Hello, beautiful family. It is Sybil again, and I am glad you are back with me. We are going to continue our 2024 and 2025 series. This video is about the top 10 things I'm changing in 2025. So, if you heard my last video, it was about the 7 things that I learned in 2024. This video, again, is about the top 10 things I'm changing in 2025. For those of you that are joining me from the Oracle Tree, my other channel, which is Terra, in reference to your North nodes, welcome. This channel and that channel is about everything North Node, okay? I say that the North Node is our guiding light, and I like to use that as a vehicle for our trajectory for this lifetime. So having said that, let's get right into the top 10 things I'm changing in 2025. The first thing is I'm not going to give up so easily on an idea. Now, I kind of talked about that in the last video. And sometimes people can say things, or you have an idea, or you're sharing an idea, and you may get a funny look, or sometimes maybe people may be jealous, or maybe they just don't get it. And some ideas are not for them to get. If Source gave that idea to you, it's for you to convey that idea to the public and change lives. So my goal this year is not to give up and persevere on any idea or download that I have gotten, because that could change my life and those around me, their lives drastically. Number 2, apply universal and cosmic laws as it pertains to my North Node to gain and garner success. So we talked about how universal and cosmic law is not a respecter of persons. The universal and cosmic laws, and you could just go and Google what are the universal laws. Those laws, whether you are a good person or a bad person, of course karma comes into play, and you will reap what you sow. But if we have certain beings and entities that know, are people that know how to use these laws, surely those of us that have a good heart and good intentions can use these universal laws as well in order to gain and garner success. One of the main things is perseverance. So that was a big one this year for me, to learn and understand that, without getting one's feelings hurt, without letting someone kind of knock you off of your boat, so to speak, stay focused and stay on the course. So not giving up so easily and applying the universal and cosmic laws to garner success. Number 3, as a woman, I have the right to have opinions and even lead. So why did I add that? So if you saw the last video, I was talking about how being born woman, and this has nothing to do with not being born woman or anything like that, but this is just what I have learned. Being born woman, especially in the past, in the era that I grew up, having opinions was kind of frowned upon, especially in my mother's age and my grandmother's age. But I did have examples of very strong and powerful women in my family, but still there was a quote unquote place. So I have the power to, especially if it's something to do with my destiny and my life, I have the right to lead in those things. I don't have to bow down or give my ideas away or anything of that nature being a woman. I can even state my opinion about some things, especially if asked. I don't have to say the expected answer. Okay. These are some things that everyone should know, but as I was just, I feel like I'm a quite opinionated person in my day to day, but I just notice little things creep in where you don't realize you are making it okay, whether it's for a male or whether it's even for other dominant females. You are uh, allowing yourself and your opinions to be second class citizens. So, this day and age, this year, I'm going to stand on my opinions, be respectful, but mean what I say and say what I mean. Okay? Number 4, implement temple goals for self improvement. I think I talked about that. So, it is okay for me to want to look good. That was, you know, and is a big one. You're taught that if you want to look good, that you're vain. And I have had even people, and I have seen others, beautiful people, knocked, off their perch in order to put them in a place, to tell them that they are nothing. So I'm not tolerating that anymore either. I don't apologize for being in this skin, for being woman, for being beautiful. I accept my beauty. And, it has afforded me, people to want to be near me, and I'm able to be the light even with that, So it's, I want to implement those things that help me and my temple to be better. I want to eat better. I want to exercise more. I want to go on sabbaticals. I want to be with those people that can even sharpen my sword, so to speak. I don't have to always prove that I'm like you. I might be different than you, and that should be okay. So that is my number 4. Number 5, don't share ideas that are not actualized yet. Um, Sharing ideas, and when they are for you, it gives people, sometimes we get so excited. I know I do, and I don't think people, there are some bad people, and sometimes people want to steal from you. Sometimes people want to take what's yours. Sometimes people even want to be you. This has been a theme for the last 2 years, and I guess I'm just kind of shocked at that, because I guess it's a self-esteem thing. You're thinking, I'm nobody. Like, why are you trying so hard? But, my ideas are going to be mine. And when they come to fruition, then I can share and I can say, yeah, that's me. Spirit gave me that. And, I am doing what I set out, to do. So I don't have to share my ideas all the time. When someone is asking, sometimes they want to know. Sometimes they're being nosy. Sometimes they want to just knock you down and say that it's not a thing. So, be protective of what Spirit has given you. Okay, number 6 is to protect my boundaries and space. So, I talked about things that I learned in reference to just cleaning house occasionally. But now it's going to be for 2025. If I'm not going to just squeeze people in just to be squeezing people in, and especially if they are not healthy for me. If after I have a visit with someone and I'm feeling yucky afterwards, that's a clue and a sign to me that I need to watch that relationship. Sometimes, yes, there's lessons that I as an individual may need to learn. And I do take pride in assessing. It takes me a while to cut anybody off. But as I'm getting older, I'm learning that I need to be quicker about that, because I have had relationships that have been very, very draining. very draining. And as you know, now that I am separated, um, I can say that having these separations, whether it's marriage, whether it's friends or whatever, or people or family, it has done my health good. It has done my health good. So I'm going to protect in my boundaries and my space. Number 7, dare to be who I am. That's what I'm doing this year. I admonish you to do that as well. If you are going to dare to be yourself in 2025, because this is about new beginnings, I want you to write that in the comments. Dare to be yourself. Source does not make mistakes. Again, with our North Node, we are here to be whatever sun sign we are, but we have a goal that we're trying to get to. We may not reach that goal 100%, but we can, in that sign, say, in whatever North Node you are, you have permissions. You have permissions to do a thing and be a thing, okay? And figure out, as it corresponds to your sun sign and your moon sign, how do I build upon those positives of that North Node? That's where we want to go, the positives. Okay. Number 8. Number 8 is go on more sabbaticals, go on more vacations, and with like-minded people, and go on sabbaticals that are in your interests. Okay. Again, I said iron sharpens iron. I'm looking for people now in this stage of life that are about elevating, that are about learning, that are about getting in touch with source and figuring out how to be one with nature, okay, and not destroy each other. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go on more sabbaticals and be with more like-minded people and go on powwows and go on, I think me and my sister just got back from a cruise, and it was the first half, yes, it was a lot of convalescing because I didn't realize how tired and sore my body was. But the second half was wonderful. But these are the type of things that I want to do. Go and meet new people, maybe even learn another language, just so that I can immerse myself in all life has to offer. So that is a wonderful thing that I'm looking forward to. Number 9, what I'm going to be doing is decluttering. I have a lot of things here, and we are in the process at my shop of helping my daughter open up her nail salon and her face waxing and eyelashes and pedicures, all of that. But I want to declutter and get rid of things that no longer are useful. To have things just to have things. I'm going through a phase that I'm like, I don't even need a lot of furniture. Like, I'm kind of liking, Africa. I'm kind of liking Morocco. I'm kind of liking rugs being on the floor, stimulating art, sounds and tones and vibrations and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to decluttering, especially my tiny house. So that is very exciting. And number 10, acknowledge my worth and my beauty. I think I just kind of spoke on that. But when I look back at my life, and sometimes when people come to me and they say, you've helped me a lot with X, Y, and Z, with certain herbs or certain things, I don't even remember doing some of the stuff. It's just, there's a need, let's find a solution, because that's the way I was raised. You, especially when you have grown up with a certain amount of lack, you learn to improvise and you learn to figure out solutions, and you even sacrifice for others. So, it's I'm working on uh, my self worth, and I'm working on acknowledging. So, you hear me saying that because I'm doing affirmations. I'm telling my own self that I am beautiful. I admonish you to do the same thing. I'm acknowledging my strengths. I'm acknowledging my talents. Because in acknowledging the talents, in acknowledging the strengths, I'm paying homage to Source. Because Source made me who I am, because I chose to come down, okay, in this shell, amongst these people, amongst this environment, to do a work. And so I'm so, proud of myself for even being able to start the channel and, relate and share certain things that I feel that we all should be doing with our North Node. We should know who we are and be grounded in our truth, so much so that we are confident and we never have to be jealous of another person, and we can walk uprightly and hold our head up high, knowing that we've done right by others and right by this planet. So that was my top 10 list. This one, even though it was more things, this video was a little bit shorter in that I was able to kind of get to the point a little quicker. Sometimes I'm long-winded. But if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please like the channel. I am trying to get 1,000 subscribers. You know the whole routine as far as gaining followers and everything. So I would really appreciate you liking and sharing this channel, North Node Rising, as well as my channel, the Oracle Tree. I believe it's at the Oracle Tree -1. So please like both of those channels for me and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thank you.